We're live on we're pre-podding right now. We are pre-podding right now. Festival of Sports with SBS and ATC from You Got It. Yes. We are pre-podding. Is what we're doing. But what I'll do for you is give you a little treat.
This next guy, if he wasn't funny, why did he get asked to play Irvine with the two headliners? If he wasn't funny, why would he come over from the valley? Right here. Give it up for Mr.
Stephen Brody Stevens. Yes. I'm recording my album.
Keep it going for Howard Kramer.
Howard Kramer. Yes. Oh, yeah.
It's after Labor Day. 3-day weekend. This is to be expected. Mellow.
We are pre-podding. We are pre-podding.
Weather's changing. People did stuff over the weekend. I saw you last night, right? Yeah. This guy loves comedy. What's your name again?
Scott.
Scott?
Yeah.
So let's bring off the
Good
graphic. Let's bring off the graphic.
I have a set list here because I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I have another
show
in about 1
1
hour.
hour.
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that? Thank you.
So now the significance of this performance just changed. Because now I'm preparing for another thing. And then I have another show.
I have another show. I have two shows. Two other shows.
And this one
Thank you. Thank you.
special to me.
It's special to me.
Because we're friends here. I'm here all the time.
I'm here all the time.
Cabo Wabo? I've never been there.
There's a laugh
Have
right
I
out
been
of the
to
gate.
Cabo? Yes. Have I been to the original Cabo Wabo? I walked by it one time. Is there a Cabo Wabo somewhere in Las Vegas?
This is my
I
Cabo
bet you
Wabo set.
There is. Tonight, I'm going to head over to Hollywood and Highland, where they have a lot of imagery there in that complex. If you start looking at the statues.
I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bring this down, this pre-pod, because I feel like we can go right into pod. We can go right into pod. Maybe we'll do that. 2, check. Just get my headphones. Where are they plugged in? 2, check. So all the audio's good. Emma, thank you. We will start off with that set. It's already 2 minutes in. We've heard that already. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and start the show. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, you got it. Hey, everybody, it's me, Stephen Brody Stevens, back here again on All Things Comedy. It's the Festival of Friendship here in Burbank. Brody, what's the name of your show? Is it Festival of Sports? Is it Festival of Friendship? Is it Festival of Sports Friendship? I don't know. I think my gut instinct is telling me that it's Festival of Friendship, and that's what it was. I'll just keep that. I felt like maybe it wasn't going to be the Festival of Friendship. I kind of ran its course. Maybe I felt like, we get it. We get the joke. And then on wrestling, we had the wrestler Jericho and Kevin Owens. They had their own Festival of Friendship segment. In fact, WWE sold the set. It's a toy. My set, Festival of Friendship, was sold as a toy. I bought it. I have it. I bought it. I purchased it. So we are podcasting. I have a lot of things in front of me. Do I focus on the monitor? Do I focus on my laptop? Do I focus on the camera? Do I focus on my iPod, my phone? You know what we'll do? We're going to play a little bit of some stand-up comedy. I'll tell you that right now. Let's listen in to me performing live stand-up comedy. And this is at Squat Melt, which takes place every Wednesday night. This is Squat Melt 22. The thing about Squat Melt is that you do not know if the show is going to happen. We are squatting. Will the owners make us leave? Will the landlord make us leave? Will the neighbors make us leave? Will the Neighborhood Watch make us leave? Will the authorities? These are all, excuse me, all variables. Let's go into squat melt. This is from September 5th, 2018. Squat melt.
Strategically located facing west. The sign.
I'm talking about...
Signs matter.
Signs matter.
Energy matters.
Energy matters.
I do podcasts.
I do podcasts.
I know.
I'm doing one right now. There's a laugh. And an applaud.
Yes, I performed with David Spade down in Irvine, California.
There you
We've been
go.
Going for 40-year-old white people.
40-year-old white people, Irvine.
Show while the Persians and the Asians stay outside.
Oh, that's
When you have a
racist.
David Spade audience.
There's a motorcycle. That's squat melt. You have a motorcycle going on right now. A lawnmower.
You think Joe Dirt had a big Arabic following?
Okay, what did I just say there? All right, now maybe I can get in trouble with that. I'm white. I'm talking about Irvine. See, I am so scared right now that I can't even say that Irvine is white. You can't even say it. You can't say Irvine is Persian. You can't say Irvine is Asian. I don't even know what you're allowed to say. I'll tell you what you can say. There's not a lot of Jewish people in Irvine. I betcha. I'm just throwing that out there. But that's what this culture gets you doing. I'm so aware of people's, being sensitive. It does make you think twice about doing fun comedy or just like throwing it out there. Because you're worried about backlash. You're worried about, am I going to get into trouble? It's not, am I going to get into trouble? Am I going to get somebody else into trouble? That's what it is. Like, who cares about me? I'm a low-end guy on the totem pole. But if Brody is connected to somebody that we can bring down, we'll do it. And so then I go, I don't want to be a part of that. So it's a real bummer. But let's keep this thing positive. Let's get back into squat melt and see where we were. Here we go. We're back in.
I have 2 other sets tonight.
2 other sets.
I did 2 podcasts today.
2 podcasts.
I'm putting out energy because I put my belief in the stars.
My belief is in the stars.
You've got the app. You've got the night sky.
You've got the night sky.
Gemini. There's Sagittarius. There's Mars. There's Venus. There's snakes.
Why are so many people like they put down numerology or they put down astrology, and yet the stars, you look up in the sky, that's where all the signs are. That's where the Gemini is. That's where the snake is. That's where all that stuff is, but it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it's all connected. And you could say that, who cares when you were born? Well, I think when you're born, there's tides, there's moons, there are... Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. 7. So 522 sunset.
522 sunset. My birthday is 522.
Got to work with 7 here.
Got to work with 7.
You're 5227. This is 7522.
There's something there.
Howard is saying the 7 signifies 1970. If you were to say, like, people talk, they go, what year were you born? 70. You were born in 75. You were born in 73. You add the numbers together. 7 and 1 is 8. 7 and 0 is 7. I was born in 1970. People refer to it as 70. You add up 7 and 0. What do you get? 7. What's the address there at Squat Melt? 7522. There are connections, symbolism. You tried to get rid of squat melt. I mean, you tried to get rid of meltdown, but meltdown seems to be coming back. And when you have the power of numbers behind you, that's what goes on.
Canyon is haunted.
Laurel Canyon is haunted.
Part of it comes over Cahuenga.
Comes over
Part of it's
Cahuenga.
going through Laurel Canyon.
Laurel
and
Canyon.
The other part goes through Hollywood and Highland.
Hollywood and Highland. Don't you get it?
Everyone's cool there. But you wrap around, something's up. Why is Scientology there?
Why is Scientology there in Hollywood?
Known for having, like, it's a magnet for, like, weird people.
It's a magnet for weird people. And you know that, right?
There's something I was there today. I looked at the Dave & Buster's. I looked at the lids. I looked at...
Something is up with Hollywood and Highland.
The Shoe Palace.
There's a reason why they moved.
The elephants.
See?
Something's going on. I need to rent that movie, National Treasure, or something like that.
There's a laugh. Unbelievable.
I believe in that stuff. I've been. I don't know.
Go to Hollywood and Highland and don't tell me that there isn't symbolism there. There's something going on at Hollywood and Highland. And if you stand right at the bottom of the stairs under the Dave & Buster's and the Cabo Wabo, and you look under that arch and that pylon, it leads to the Cahuenga Pass. Then if you go around the other side, it's Laurel Canyon. Laurel Canyon. So you have Laurel Canyon. You have Cahuenga Pass. They're all arteries merging through the San Fernando Valley. And if you go over that hill, here, even in Burbank, you go over the hill, what's next? Las Vegas. And we all know what happens in Las Vegas. You've got Area 51. You've got secret military bases, which is Area 51. And then also the desert of lights, energies. You have Sedona, Arizona. You have Taos, New Mexico. It all comes through. You hop over. Then you look at the LA River. Where does the LA River start? It starts in the valley, and it branches off into other parts of LA. So I'm telling you, I think they call the San Fernando Valley the bedroom community of Los Angeles. It's the bedroom community because it's safe in there. You're safe in a bedroom. Where do you hide? You hide out in the bedroom, right? You want to jump up and down on your parents' mattress. That brings you good feelings. So when people say the San Fernando Valley is the bedroom community, because there's warmth in a bedroom. Bedrooms aren't cold unless you like a little cool air when you're sleeping. Bedrooms are warm. The lights are dim. Maybe you have a water bed. Maybe you have a nice air mattress. You have a bathroom there. You've got it because it's usually master bedroom. They don't call the San Fernando Valley the living room of Los Angeles, because everyone's allowed in the living room. Come on in. The bedroom, that's different. That's mom. That's dad. That's child. That's family. We don't just let anybody in. So the San Fernando Valley is basically I would call it like a holding center. I don't know, a holding cell. You know, you could use the valley for good or for bad. If you're in the South Bay, you don't have many options. You've got the beach, and that's about it. You can go to Orange County, or you can go head up to Westwood. But if you're in the valley, you can get anything here. Try and get pot in Hermosa Beach. I bet you it's hard. And that's a shout out to Hermosa Beach Mary. Try to get pot down in someplace other than a gangbanger selling it in Long Beach. Try and get pot in San Pedro. I bet you it's hard. Try to get pot in Rolling Hills. I bet you it's difficult. Try to get pot here in the San Fernando Valley. It's everywhere. You want to get porn? How about you want to make porn? You want to make porn? You can do that in the valley. Try and do that in Manhattan Beach. I don't think there's a big adult video scene going on in Manhattan Beach. What I'm getting at is the valley is, there's energy here. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad. And why are all the television stations here? Why are the radio stations here? Most of them. Why are the movies here? Most of them. Because at one time, Hollywood and entertainment was a, honorable passion, honorable occupation, and you were safe in the bedroom community. But mom and dad moved out. You inherited the house, and now you got a frickin' party. And now look what happens. Mac Miller died in the valley. All the houses get broken into in the valley from the hip-hop guys who moved to the Valley. I'll take you right up Reseda Boulevard in Tarzana where all the break-ins take place. You haven't made it in L.A. in the hip-hop community until your house is broken into up at the top of Reseda in Tarzana, my hometown, where I was raised, where I was born, my positive energy. It was hijacked. That's a fact. Where's Joe Rogan's podcast take place? In the Valley. Where did Robert Redford go to high school, the top actor ever? In the Valley. So there's something going on, is what I'm getting at. So you go look at Hollywood and Highland, and you look at the architecture, and I looked at it, and I could tell, like, it's pulling in energies. That's why the Dolby Theater in Hollywood is right there. You go to the Academy Awards, you're feeling the waves, the microwave energies of, I hate to say it, satanic ingredients. That's what you're feeling there at Hollywood and Highland. Go ahead and walk there by yourself. You tell me. You tell me. People from Los Angeles know that that's a dangerous spot. You are playing with fire if you're going to hang out on Hollywood and Highland. You are going to open yourself up to energies. That's my opinion. So you get people from the Midwest, they come out here, oh, all right, great. Then they go back to the Midwest, and they're corrupted. Or you're European, you're walking around with your sandals and your socks. Oh, it's all good. And then you go back to Europe, and you're bringing that with you. That's what I'm getting at. You know, Jimmy Kimmel Live is right there in that spot. What happened to Jimmy? What we all say, what happened to Jimmy? When you're in that Hollywood area, stuff happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me focus on the podcast. Right. Let me go back to my stand-up, see what's going on there. Sleep or sell?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Crowds are good.
Crowds are good.
The reason why I keep going out, because I think that we're in good shape.
Okay, I'm babbling.
Give me a little energy.
I'm babbling. But that's how I feel. Let me go back and see what I was saying about that stuff. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, they got a big laugh.
Into my head. Performing filet, like Cornell said. I don't think I could say that. I would be a little uncomfortable saying that, because then but he's got a wife and kid. It paid off.
They're laughing. Somebody's laughing.
I was just, because I couldn't curse in front of my father.
Couldn't curse? Nope.
My mom didn't think I was funny.
Nope.
My sister was mean to me.
Yep.
And believe it or not, at Arizona State, we weren't allowed to curse.
We weren't. What the H?
Yeah, I guess I can put this right here. Part of it comes over Cahuenga.
Oh, here we go.
Laurel Canyon.
7. This is 7.
Okay, Howard was talking about the numbers. We were in the birthdays.
Hold on.
Here's the laughs.
About the code to get in?
So for everyone who thinks like, when Brody, you start talking about that stuff, nobody laughs. They're laughing. They're listening.
522 Sunset.
7522 Sunset.
Okay, got to work with 7 here.
You're 5227.
I'm 5227.
7522.
There's something there.
There's something there, Howard.
There's something, and they had Meltdown. I did the audience warm-up for pretty much all the episodes, most of them, not all of them.
Yep.
I was in most of the green room.
Yep. I don't get any credit for that.
Why me?
I don't get any
It
credit.
had something to do with the numbers. Why am I I've been almost every squat melt.
Every squat melt.
Look at the numbers.
Every meltdown taping. But I'm some radical.
Didn't I mention there's like some weird.
Here we go. Weird what, Brody?
Architecture.
Imagery
at that Hollywood and Highland.
Yes,
I
there
think
is.
It's affecting Jimmy Kimmel.
Boom, I just said it.
Energies matter.
Energies matter.
Laurel Canyon is haunted.
Laurel Canyon is haunted.
Part of it comes over Cahuenga.
Going
through Laurel Canyon.
Through Laurel
the
Canyon.
Other part goes through Hollywood and Highland.
Bingo. Didn't we just talk about this?
Hollywood Bowl, everyone's cool there.
Everyone's cool at the Hollywood Bowl. You have protection there.
Something's up.
You have protection.
Why is Scientology there? Why do you see people?
You're at the Hollywood Bowl. You're protected.
For like weird people, you know that, right? There's something. I was there today. I looked at the Dave and Buster's. I looked at the lids. I looked at.
And they laugh. And they laugh.
The Shoe Palace.
Shoe Palace.
I saw the arch, the elephant.
Why is a Shoe Palace there? Why is it not Foot Locker? Shoe Palace. What is that? That's like. Shoe Palace is like, I'm going to say like, there's Arabic, you're in a palace. You're in a Saudi Arabian palace. Weird stuff goes on in Saudi Arabia. So you got Shoe Palace at the front door, essentially. It's the back door if you're coming in off Hollywood, of the Hollywood and Highland complex. Something's going on there.
I believe in that stuff. I've been. I don't know.
And then think of the mistakes they've made at the Oscars the last couple of years. Didn't they make the mistake last year with the Moonlight and then something else happened? They've made mistakes at that Dolby Theater. And I'll tell you what, artists are smart. Why don't they rent that place out more? Why aren't there more concerts at the Dolby Theater? Because they know it's haunted.
At least interesting to think about. And I'm getting spots. I'm not going to stop. You're going to tell me to stop thinking about Illuminati signs? That's not even Illuminati signs. That's just like...
it's not even Illuminati.
Else. I think like...
it's all in the imagery. It's in the imagery.
Let's keep it positive.
Let's keep it positive. Thank you, Brody.
I am recording. I guess I can put this right here.
So, that's all. And I'll tell you what. I'm going to... Oh, we're on a podcast. I forgot. That's the thing with this deal is like, am I on the video? Am I on that? Do I take a call? I don't want to take a call yet. I feel good because I'm detoxing. If you were to ask me this question, Brody, how do you feel? I feel clear-minded. I feel even, maybe even flat. If you go on the Apple radio application and you have the equalizer, I'm flat. You just like, you can be off, you can be flat, you can be rock and roll, you could be all of that. I'm flat. And that's okay. And then how do I deal with being flat? Don't take crazy amounts of, what was I going to say? Red Bull. It's different. But I would rather, I'm just not in the red zone. My mind is clear. I'm not worked up. And that's what they don't want. People don't want you. If you're seeing things clearly and you are saying stuff that people are reacting to, I'm getting spots. I have 3 spots tonight. And I'm not just doing comedy clubs. I'm doing like hip little shows. So... I'm seeing things clearly. I'm getting spots, and that makes me public enemy number 3 is where we're at. I'm seeing, and I feel good when you're in now. But here's the thing: it's up to me to keep pushing. Now let's see. I'm gonna go in here right now. I don't normally do this. We're on Periscope, right? Emma, are we on Periscope? Yeah. So I'm gonna. If I click on that, does it go into the Periscope? Like if I want to see comments. Okay, here we go. I'm going to open the Periscope. Let's see what they say. All right, I'm in there. 23 people are in here right now. I'm in the Periscope. Do they have comments? Let's see. Let me see. Log in to comment. Okay, I'm logging in. Redirecting back. Am I in the comments? Let me see. I'm going to comment. I'm commenting. Hello. SBS is penetrating culture. That's what they say. So now I look at this and I feel like, okay, I'm on Paris. Now I'm on this, but I'm looking down. Where are your spots at? Tonight, my spots are at Squat Melt, 23. My spot is at Bar Lubitsch, and I'll be at Bar Lubitsch again on Thursday night. Bar Lubitsch. And I'm closing out the Comedy Store in the main room. There you go. Dolby Theater, Standard Hotel, Negative Energies, Just Saying. There you go. Think about it. We're not saying anything that hasn't been said before. You just have to be reminded. I mean, for years, people were saying that Hollywood was, some dark energies. For years, people have said the Comedy Store is haunted. All of a sudden, it's the most popular club in the world. Let's not forget it was haunted at one point. And still may be. Wait, I can't. I just got out of here. Hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm not a bad guy. I just think that there's so much information. Nice, I'll make it at least once. I'm just reminding people. They want whoever. Now, who's they? When they say they, who's they? I think it's like the Illuminati types. Who are the Illuminati types? Let's say that they are like the big bankers. This is known information. I'm not saying anything that is groundbreaking here. I think they are, you have big bankers, big corporations, big people. Bezos probably has Illuminati energies, connections. I would say Zuckerberg, Illuminati. I would say Oprah, Illuminati, possibly. I would say, they say Jay-Z and so-and-so, Beyonce. Okay, let's say they are in that. They know the secrets. They say, we'll do this. These are the secrets. Keep doing this. Now, lizard people, there you go. Haley just said there's lizard people out there. All right. Well, let's say there is. That's where, I don't know what's going on in the alien world. I'm not going to go to the alien level. I don't know. I work in my expertise, which is the Comedy Store, which is Hollywood, which is the San Fernando Valley, which is Major League Baseball, which is in Arizona. That's my expertise. That's what I can comment on. So, we're looking at the comments. They're pots. Okay, hold on. This is a lot of stuff I'm balancing here. So, assuming there is that, the Illuminati, what do they want? Maybe they want to live forever. Maybe they want to have ultimate pleasure. Maybe they want to just go off and be in a breakaway society. That's why a lot of them maybe are moving over to New Zealand. I don't know. So let's say that's going on. I forget what I see. It's like Rockefeller Bill. Yeah, you know what? So if you understand that, if you know that, then you maybe can reach some people. Maybe you can reach some people. I just think that it bums me out. I'm having I'm having a fun time podcasting today. Yes, you got it. Let's go ahead right now, because we are podcasting, and I'm just winging it, to be honest with you. I'm winging it, and that's not always good. But let's go ahead and call out to, let's see if he's ready to pick up. I haven't called him for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling Eric Oligny. Let's see what happens. Eric is, I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's going to help this conversation right now. I just don't know. Looks like he's in bed, stoned. Thanks, Eric.
Apparently my phone's going straight to voicemail, so text me or...
It didn't go straight to voicemail.
Back to you.
It rang like 7 times.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Eric, this is Brody Stevens. I'm calling from the Festival of Friendship here on All Things Comedy. Just checking in, seeing what you're up to. Give us a call back later. Thank you. Let's call right now, tonight's show, and I'm going to close this down. See, I get thrown off when I have all these frickin' distractions on me because I feel, I think, are you listening to this on a podcast? Are you watching this? Is it on this? Is it on that? I feel good. Am I not supposed to? But you could say, Brody, what stresses you out? The news. The news. Well, avoid it then. How do you avoid it when I'm a comedian and the number one news story is Norm Macdonald? I'm trying to avoid it. Well, just avoid it. But I have to go on Twitter to promote. So you have to go on Twitter. I'm just going to keep having fun. I'll tell you what I need. I just need support. You know where I go. I'm here every Wednesday. If somebody was a go-getter, they would say, hey, Brody, I hear your show every Wednesday, and you seem to always talk about how you don't have a producer. I listen. I'm a fan. I want to produce your show. Give me a shot. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Brody, I'm a fan. I like what you do. I'm going to make you a T-shirt. Okay? I know you're not good with that. You have a couple styles I saw. I'm just going to take action and make you the shirt. See, I'm looking for people to take action. You know where I'm at. I freaking Periscope every day. I do stand-up 4 or 5 nights a week when I can here. I mean, I'm tweeting. I'm going out on the road with David Spade. Why don't you make a T-shirt with me and David Spade? I don't know. But you have a chance to do something. But maybe you don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm saying use me. Because all the other comedians do. I'm not saying they use me in a bad way. They use my positivity. They use me as an example because they see it. I hang out at the Comedy Store. Where are the most successful comedians hanging out these days? The Comedy Store. And who do they talk like? Brody. You got it. That's proof. But nobody wants to help me. People should be sending me underwear. I wear 9-inch inseam Under Armour underwear. But I got to do laundry. Well, why don't you do it off at Fluff and Fold? That costs money. But because I don't do any gigs really anymore in SAG, I've got to cut back. So now I'm down to the last pair of underwear. But I'll tell you what, there are people that do follow me who take action. Monica takes action. She's got over 1,000 followers now on Twitter. She's doing stuff. Sharon takes action. She sent me shoes. Sent me a gift. I asked for a thing. I didn't mean it that way. Now I'm in trouble. I requested a gift. I got gifts for my birthday. Sorry. So now I'm going to get in trouble for saying who got me a gift. Yes, I've received gifts. What are you going to do? Bust me for that? I wear size 11.5. You help me, I help you. Look at Eric Oligny. Did you realize that yesterday, the show that he works on, Funny You Should Ask, just got booked for another season? Season 2. That's more work for Eric Oligny. That's more opportunity for him to give little one-liners to John Lovitz and Tom Arnold and Bill Bellamy and Natasha. You don't think Eric brings some of my energy into Funny You Should Ask? It just got picked up for season 2. You don't think Benji and Esther, you don't think they look up to me in some way? Well, their show got picked up for season 2 before they were even done with season 1, if that makes sense. It's undeniable. And the one time I reach out for help saying, I need underwear. I need a designer t-shirt. Because I don't have the skills like the others. I could do that, but then you're going to lose some stuff. Well, Brody, you designed 3 t-shirts. Yeah, I did. But now you know nothing about the dangers of Hollywood. You got your t-shirt because I made it. So I'm running to the printing press. I'm sending emails. I'm typing stuff up instead of looking at structures in Hollywood. This is a team effort. Do you like where things are going? Do you like where stand-up is going? Do you like where the world is going? You have a chance to change the course. And part of that is by donating to me, helping me out with PayPal. Prince of Periscope, PayPal. I could use it. It all goes back into the operation. Do you know how many people at the Comedy Store take apple cider vinegar? I just put it out in the universe. And what is it with every comedian now? They've got positive involved in their title. Positive influence. Check out this positive tweet. Look at this positive stuff. Because I put it out in the universe. So when you put out good energy in the universe, people pick up on it. When you put out negative energy, people pick up on that too. And actually, it's easier. To be honest with you, negative energy is probably more powerful than positive energy. That's why we need numbers and positivity and to believe in the positivity. See, when you're evil, I don't even want to put myself in an evil thinker, a dark energy. I mean, I'm just sharing stats with you. Is Joe Rogan's podcast, does it not take place in the San Fernando Valley? I don't know. I think it does. Was The Office a popular television show? Well, that was filmed in the Valley. Was Parks and Rec popular? I think it was. That was filmed in the Valley. Is The Karate Kid still relevant today in 2018? Yes, it is. That was filmed in the Valley. What about Bad News Bears? That was filmed in the Valley. Little League is popular. Little League may be more popular than Major League Baseball. I know I'm stretching. So I'm telling you, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. They're going to say I'm wrong. I'm outdated. But I'm not going to go down without a fight when people start saying I'm old. Well, I'll tell you what. People are living longer. You call me old? Do you hang out in Palm Springs? Do you take your mom to the doctor? The doctors tell me. People are living to 100. Who does my mom eat dinner with? Irv. He's 100. My mother is 87. My mother has lived probably 15 years longer than any of her other family members. Whether she likes it or not, I probably have something to do with it. Brody, are you taking credit for your mother living for 87 years? Somewhat, yeah. Who took her to get a colonoscopy? Me. Oh, Brody, you shouldn't talk about that. Well, I did, and I apologize. Now, you could say right now, oh, Brody's on a roll. He's got a lather. He's working it up because I'm not focusing on the monitor. I'm bouncing around. I've got the laptop closed, and I'm just freestyling. I'm freestyling right now. Should I do more podcasting? I think I can, but I would probably need to write notes down. Now, let's look at notes, things that I need to do. I have a set list. I have jokes. Here's some jokes. This was for Irvine, what I want to do. Bird scooter. I saw your bird scooter on my Nest Cam. Why did your bird scooter hit my Nest Cam? Boom. Your bird is nesting up against my... Your bird is in my nest. Get it the F out. Bingo. There's the joke. Your bird is in my... People talk in shortened tones. Instead of saying your bird scooter is in my nest cam. Not that funny. But your bird is in my nest. Get it out. Evict it. Now I'm racial. Now we're dealing with immigration. Is the bird here legally? Is it being detained? Are you going to put the bird in a cage? There it is. That's a joke. See, I can take that. That's what I do at Squat Melt. That's why Squat Melt's popular. Maybe. I don't know. I just got back from my 30-year kindergarten reunion. That gets a laugh. I have PTSD, post-traumatic sandemus. That gets a laugh. I am parched. Does anybody here have any sunny? I am parched. Does anybody here have any freshly squeezed Sunny Delight? That gets laughs. I even have jokes here that get like minimal laughs, and I'll still do them just to see how it goes. Oh, I'm gay? I'm gay? Okay, well, how dare you? I do upskirt videos at Starbucks with a selfie stick. I haven't done that one for a while. I'm just reading off the thing. I'm not gay. I do upskirt videos. How dare you with my selfie stick at Starbucks? I have a debit card and a boner, and you know what? They're both plastic. Bingo. That's a groaner, but Howard likes that one. Aligny threw us off. Don't do that joke in the UK. I wrote one important word. They're right into there. Like a fancy French. Aside from genetics, Daisy is our canine hero. Outsiders was filmed in Tulsa. That's right. Outsiders was filmed in Tulsa. I've been to Tulsa. I played the Blue Whale Comedy Festival. The Tulsa Drillers, AA team, I believe, are the Dodgers. There's an LA connection there in Tulsa. Somebody was involved in the Outsiders. And by the way, there's an Outsiders on Ventura Boulevard, just like they have the Karate Kid mural at the barbershop. You go down to Studio City at the other barbershop, it's Floyd or Ray's or whatever. They've got the Outsiders painting up there. So outsider, it's very important that you chew your food. Chew your food. You got to give your stomach a break. In fact, I can blow a bubble with a pork chop. That's how I chew. These are guaranteed laughs. I don't know what to tell you. See, I've figured it out by doing stand-up, by getting to do shows now that crowds are good. I just have to say my jokes. I just have to say jokes. Then, if I go into my other area, then it's a whole nother ballgame. Did you know that Albert Einstein, for 3 years, lived in Pasadena, right down the road here? Albert Einstein lived in Pasadena for 3 years. His original home is there. It's been turned into an Einstein's Bagels. All right, they went a long way for that one. My parents got divorced on eHarmony. You've got mattress tags, I've got skin tags. Who's got it worse? Yes, you can't just rip it off. If you rip off a skin tag, the government will track you down. Again, somebody is laughing. I guarantee you, as I look up on the Periscope, somebody must be laughing. Not much going on in the Periscope. Okay. We're holding at 23 in the Periscope. I am very intense. My goosebumps are whiteheads. My goosebumps matriculate into whiteheads. See, there's a joke there. I am so intense, you can pop my goosebumps. Something like that? All right. Here's a to-do list. These are things I need to work on. You think it's all just fun and games, going to the Comedy Store, periscoping, drumming, baseball games. It's not. It's hard. Here we go. To-do list from September 5th. I've seen you crush entire sets with no jokes. Can do both. That's talent. Thank you for that. That was a wonderful comment. I will screen grab that comment. Thank you. See, I don't know how this plays on the podcast exactly, but the fact that I'm interacting with people is good. Everyone knows that booking guests are difficult to do. And I don't want to throw off a guest. I just don't want to do it. How about I'll be a guest? Just book me on your show. All right, these are my to-do lists. Book Detroit, Boston, New York travel. So I'm going to Detroit, I'm going to Boston, I'm going to New York, I'm going to Philadelphia. and I have to book the travel. So I'm just about ready to book the travel on that because I had some dates get moved around, and that's just the way it goes. I've seen Brody makes folk laugh without trying. Bonnie, what a wonderful statement. What a wonderful statement. Promote dates. I need to promote more. Okay. Doing Denver with David Spade, so I need to promote that. Sarkis. Who's Sarkis? He's my Armenian car mechanic. My car has just not been... I got it. I had work done on it. It needed servicing. I did it. Now it is still giving me issues. So Sarkis needs to do that. I need to clean my shower. I need to clean my kitchen. I need to update my health insurance. I need to get some iodine toothpaste because I haven't seen my dentist probably now for almost 2 years. I'm embarrassed to go in. So you know how that works. You make the appointment with the dentist. I'm going to see you in 2 months. Give me 2 months to get my teeth and gums, see if I can reverse any kind of decay that's taking place in my teeth. That's what I'm going to do. So I need to do that. That's Dr. Cerveny. Dr. Zaga, he's another guy. So it's my doctor. Am I due for a physical? Probably not for another 6 months, I would think. Maybe. I think. But he's going to be disappointed that I'm not taking Zocor right now. But I'll tell you what, that's cholesterol medication. But I'm focusing on natural. Let's see if the apple cider vinegar can knock down some of the cholesterol. Let's see also if some other supplements will knock that down. Okay. Fix the air conditioning. In my apartment, I need to get Freon. I need to get Freon. My air conditioning in my apartment. I have a portable air conditioning unit. It works fine. But I also could probably use central air, and I've not followed up on that. That's my fault. Bitcoin. Oh, well, where is it? Where did that come from? I have Bitcoin. I made a mistake. I was trying to buy $8.18 worth of Bitcoin. I bought 8.18 Bitcoins. So instead of $8.18, it was a lot more. So I have that situation. So I have Bitcoin over my head. Now we're moving into the Vespa. I have a Vespa. I want it out of my life. It just sits there. It needs servicing. At this point, I'm embarrassed. The DMV, it is inoperable, but I'm sure I owe them money. It's a money pit. And I had a bad experience on that Vespa. That's up to me to get rid of the Vespa. I need to get rid of it. It's there. Sell Vespa. Domain. My website domains. I have like 2 or 3 of them that have expired or I still pay for. I need to cancel them. Speaking of website, where's BrodyStevens.com? It needs to be updated. Why is it not updated? I don't know. So this is where we're at. I am so bummed out how this town works or how, like, why even do a website? Why even try to do these things? Festival of Friendship, bingo. Clean out my trunk, bingo. Urban Rebounder, that's for book. Okay. T-shirts, cancel cable. Do I watch enough cable? Should I cancel it? Should I return one of the cable boxes? Patreon, that's not running. I need to do my Patreon. So then I need to download Irvine. I have jokes, I have sets that I've done through the improvs, and I need to download those sets. Now, you saw all that, what I just read? That's maybe a third of what I need to do. I could probably do that, to be honest. I think I could knock this out in about an hour or 2 and get it off my chest. That's just a fact. Will I do it? I don't know. But the fact that I'm talking about it right now and I'm putting it out in the universe, that's a positive. Let's go ahead and reach out and call my mother. Ladies and gentlemen, I am calling my mother. She doesn't like the last name Brody. She doesn't go by Jacqueline Brody. She uses her maiden name, or one of her maiden names. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm reaching, and my mom will probably not be home. Calling my mother. It's 3:11, by the way, here in California.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
It's me. Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. It must be mental telepathy or something. Every time your sister calls, you call at the same time. I was on the phone with her. Actually, I called her, and then you called. So
it's because energy, Mom. That's what it is.
I had to hang up on her, and I told her that I didn't miss her birthday, but she wasn't.
It's tomorrow.
The card tomorrow.
By the way, you're on my podcast right now. We are live on my podcast. As before, if you decide to say anything that's controversial.
Yeah, obscene is what you mean. So
obscene.
I won't say obscene, anything obscene.
But you don't.
Obscene.
Do you say obscene stuff? Use obscene language?
I might, but I wasn't planning to. But thank you for giving.
Do you curse when you're on the?
Heads up.
Do you curse when you're on the phone with Stephanie?
No, I don't curse. Period. So.
You don't curse?
No.
Once in a while you do.
Well, once in a while I might.
Once in a blue moon, you curse.
That's true, yeah. So anyway, what's new with you?
What's new? I'm doing my show right now. I feel pretty good. I'm here in Burbank, California. I got up today. I showered. I brushed my teeth. I went to Coffee Bean. I returned some emails. I have to book my travel. I have to prepare some travel for those East Coast shows that I'm doing.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing today? This is my mother. We're talking to Jacqueline. What's your last name now? Did you go by Berman or Stebbins?
Berman, you know that.
Do you need some water or a lozenge?
No. I just got that in my throat. Apparently it's going around. The girls said everybody said that.
So now you're sick.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say something to you. I had planned to go out today. I needed some stuff, but I didn't get around to it. So I'll go tomorrow.
What did you want to do today? What was on the docket?
I was going to go out and get mail Stephanie a card and return something and go to Bed Bath & Beyond and another stop I wanted to go to, but it's too late. I'll go tomorrow. I was going to go to that class, too, in the morning, but I didn't do that either.
Chair yoga?
Yeah, I like that, but I didn't go. Actually, I was sleepy. I get sleepy sometime in the morning. I don't, sleep a good night. So
that's normal. People get sleepy when you're around.
Yeah, I know.
I would sleep too.
All right. Anyway.
Did you walk Daisy today?
Of course I did.
See, you take care of Daisy, right?
Yeah, always. So I'm going to have to walk her again soon. So I got to get dressed. So you
feel good otherwise?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you crying over Serena losing the US Open the other day?
No, I didn't like how it ended. Nobody liked it, really. It was bad to see that, and I feel sorry for her opponent. I forgot her name.
You already forgot her name. Serena caused that. Now you don't
I didn't really know it, but Osaka or something. I don't know what her name is.
I heard Irv is not a fan of Serena, apparently.
No, he said he didn't like her.
Wow.
I have always liked her. I didn't know she had a temper like that, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, maybe she'll apologize to the girl.
I don't know. Anyway, all right, I can't talk too long because I'm losing my voice.
All right, I can tell. But you feel good otherwise.
Yeah.
And I talk about energies a lot on this podcast, and the fact that you said Stephanie I should probably call Stephanie. Should I call Stephanie? Should I call Stephanie?
Not right now.
Why?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to call her?
She could be on the show. I could wish her a
Well,
happy birthday.
She wouldn't like that.
Why?
I don't
Why?
I don't know. Ask her.
So you're telling me to call her?
I'm not telling you to call her right now.
All right. I'll think about it. So listen, I'm probably going to see you later this week on my way to Arizona. Everyone loves when you're a part of the show. And how is Daisy doing today? She's good?
She's fine. I don't know. She was here a minute ago, and I don't know. She disappeared. She probably went someplace. I thought maybe she went outside, but no. No, there she is. She's lying on the tile up by the door.
She's a good girl.
Have to take her out pretty soon.
Do you love Daisy, right?
Yeah, you know that. You know I do.
And you've had her now for almost 10, probably over 10 years, right?
Probably, yeah, about that.
All right.
So,
okay.
she's a good little dog.
She's a good dog. You take care of her. You walk her. And then you're going to eat downstairs tonight?
Tonight I am. Yeah, I didn't go last night. They had crab legs.
Crab legs?
Probably, that's what they had, which if you like them, are good. But I didn't feel like going down there. I had stuff here left over.
What about tonight?
So I'm gonna go down tonight. I don't know what they have, but I'll go.
Who are you going to sit with? Irv? Estelle?
Yeah, we sit with him all the time.
And
He's 98.
I thought he was 100.
No, he's be 100 next year. He was 98
Oh, he's 98.
on his birthday, but he's sharp. He's sharp.
He's 98.
You know, he just, he's not in good physical condition. He has trouble walking, but he's sharp. He's on everything, which is really good. And then there was another one that at the mailbox today. I forgot. He's over 100. I think he's 101 or 102.
He's 102?
Well, it could be 101, I think.
Yeah,
well, Seymour was 102 or 103.
Seymour, I thought
we're
living longer, right, Mom?
And somebody else's that I know was 101 or 100 rather.
Well, that's why you have to keep going. You have to stay positive and keep drinking apple. Or you're not drinking apple cider vinegar, though, right?
No.
Oh,
no.
You probably won't.
Okay.
I can tell you're wrapping it. Are you wrapping it up?
I better, because the little one's coming over to pay me a visit. I think she needs to go out.
Daisy wants to go out? My little
Probably.
Daisy.
She hasn't let me know yet, actually, but she's walking around staring at me. Now she's laying down, huh?
She keeps you company.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's a
A responsibility.
Right, but she's worth it. So.
And now, real quick, I know you got to go. Now, you grew up here in Los Angeles, right, Mom?
Yeah.
So you know what's up. You have street smarts, correct?
I think so, but I don't know.
I think
why.
I don't know. We're just because I feel like I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot from you and Dad, and you guys were like you've been around for a while. You survived here in show business.
Yeah, well, your parents are usually around longer than you.
What do you mean?
Well, that's not say. You said I don't know, but you said something. We know more. We've been here longer than you.
Because you're older. Let me ask one question. Did you ever do any kind of comedy or acting when you were younger?
Did I do?
Yeah, when you were in high school at Fairfax.
No.
Why not?
I never had to do that. I had no desire to.
You have no desire to be a comedian or an actress?
No.
None.
Why is that so unusual?
I don't know. It seems like everyone wanted it. What did you want? I know your voice seems to be better now.
Well, it's not really.
When you were growing up, what did you want to be when you were in high school? What was like your Did you want to be?
I don't know really, Stephen. I can't remember really. I didn't really have any mad desire to do something.
You just wanted to get married and have kids?
Well, in a way, but I wanted to enjoy life, that's all. What can I tell you? There wasn't anything I really thought of I was going to do.
Do you feel like I've done a pretty good job? Some pretty neat things that you get to... Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, do you live through me vicariously?
I think you've done a great job for yourself.
Don't you think that you had something to do with that?
Well, I don't know. I tried to bring you up right, so, so you wouldn't get into any trouble, and I tried to take care of you, and, watch over you when I could as a mother.
Yeah. That's why you're so good with Daisy. You practiced on me.
Yeah, right.
All right, well, listen, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. My voice is going.
All right. They liked you. Everyone liked you. We have 22 people who are listening to us talk.
Oh, all right, good.
All right.
All right, well, I'm sorry I can't talk, but I'm losing my voice, so.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
That was 11 Minutes with My Mother. That's our new segment called 11 Minutes with My Mother. You've heard of those shows, Stop or My Mother Will Shoot, or Rules for Dating My Mother. This guy said I had a Jew nose. I know I have a Jew nose, whatever that means, a droopy nose. So how do I get this guy out of there? I'm going to block him. That's racism. I like Starburst, the candy, and doing all sorts of things with my combat pet parakeet named Scotty Bunions from Canada. He's great. Well, this guy just said I had a Jew nose. I don't know if Gooch. Maybe I'll let him stay. Let me ask the people in the numbers aren't the same on Periscope. What does that mean? What are you guys talking about? Oh, Daisy and number. We're having fun. So that was my mom. Let me ask you a question. How did let me ask the Periscope listeners, was that a worthwhile conversation? The reason why I went into that, because I was talking about all these connections and energies, and I called my mom, and I was going to, and then that happened. I visualized my mom. I was going to say, like, whenever I call my mom, she always says that I knew you were going to call me. And I was going to say that, and then I called her. All right, I'm getting hungry here. All right. Let's go into Sound Effects Theater. Yes, you got it. You're listening to Stephen Brody Stevens on his Festival of Friendship podcast as we now move into Sound Effects Theater. Thank you, Haley. Haley said that was a lovely chat. And that's what I intended it to be. I didn't want to push her too much. I didn't have questions lined up necessarily. But, you always hope my mom could say something funny. She'll get something in there. Quality convo. It was classic that she said she's losing her voice to get out of the thing. It's always worthwhile when you talk to your mom. I love your visits with her. End. Thank you. Yay. The ladies seem to like it. They seem to like it. Here we go. Hold on. I'm looking for some sounds. Stay with me. But yeah, my mom's good. I could put her on more. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, man. Turn off your... I'm just trying to eat this apple. Don't you get it? Look, I'm just trying to go bowling. Look, I'm just trying to... Now I'm going to call you a taxi. Hold on. Listen. If you don't turn off this frickin' car alarm, and I how do I get up in the morning? This is how I get up in the morning. Not with that, okay? Getting pissed off. And that was Sound Effects Theater. I'm out. All right? Hold on. Somebody's here. Hello? I'll be there in a minute. You're pissing me off. Stop it. You're really just pushing my buttons. I get it. All right, now I'm angry. Now I'm angry. Hold on. Flipping around here. Hold on. That's Serena. Serena, can I have a word with you? Serena, come here. Yes, that worked. Serena, you're a good person. She likes it. Serena, my name's Brody. Let me hear more quacks. You want to hear more quacks? Hold on. Are you calling my mom a quack? Is that what you just did? You just called my mom a quack? Where's the frickin' quack sound? Hold on. I'm scanning through these. Where was the quack? Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I'm looking for the quack sound. That's ducky. That's a rubber 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 ducky. Hello? Stop knocking on the door. Stop it. Hey, mother effer, stop it. You hear that? You hear that? Stop it. Try that again. Hey, you're bugging me. You're bugging me. That's one. Who's next? Hold on. You're listening to Stephen Brody Stevens here. I'm going through my sound effects. Hold on. School bell. Hey, listen. I'll see you in math class, okay? Hey, everyone sit down. We're in session. Bring out your, you know what? It's time for God Bless America. Get over here. Get over here. I talk over whistles. I talk over whistles. Yes, you got it. You got it. Hold on. We're going to wrap this thing up here in a second. I think my mom was a highlight. My mom was a highlight. Ow! Ow! I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Ow, don't do that to me. I said I was thirsty. You want to see something? You want to see something? You want to see something? Don't talk. Don't. You hit me, right? You just did it again. You want to see something? There it is. Enjoy. Yes. Hold on. Nope. Smack, 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 smack. Couple more. Somebody's outside. I wonder if Eddie's here. You think they're here, Emma? You're not even listening. Nobody's listening to me right now. Nobody is listening to me. Let's call Howard Kramer. Ladies and gentlemen, I am reaching out to Howard Kramer. Here we go. And then we're going to wrap this thing up very soon. Let me ask, should I feel good about this podcast? I'm looking at the Periscopers. Let me see, should I feel good about the podcast as we talk to the Periscopers? Call Howard Kramer. Call Howard Kramer. Call Howard Kramer. Call Howard Kramer. Yes. Here we go.
Calling Howard.
Yeah. That's what you're doing. Here we go. Call him. Feel great. Yes. Call Howard Kramer. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. My sister will probably get mad if I call her unannounced. Howard's used to it. I don't think that my sister's used to it. She won't like it. She'll give me attitude, which could be funny. 818 out of 10. I'll take it. I will take that. Call your drug dealer. No. I just want to call Howard. Hold on. Stay with me. I'm not a bad guy. Stay with me. Here we go. Calling Howard. We're going to be doing squat melt tonight. Let's see if he picks up. FaceTime audio? Oh, gosh. Here we go. Calling Howard. I'm hungry. And by the way, does anybody here want to play? We can play the baseball card game. The Periscopers can play.
Your call has been forwarded.
So he's not there. All right. Everything's falling apart right now. Who here would like to play the baseball card game to wrap this thing up? We have 1991 here, and I am pulling out a card. Keep it clean, Connor. That's basically just a block. I need to block that. I can't see that kind of language. We have a card here. And let's see which card we have. Stay close. Stay tight. Don't be upset. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I don't even know any of these guys. Really, none of them. All right, I have a card here. From 1991, I have a card here. We're playing the baseball card game with the Periscope. Go ahead. Your guess is we're playing along the baseball card game in Periscope. Go. Action. Your first guess. It looks like nobody wants to play. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to grab somebody from outside, and we are going to... Oh, is it a pitcher? We're playing the baseball card game. No, it is not a pitcher. That's a great guess. No, it is not a pitcher. It is not Dwight Evans. That's a great attempt. It is not Dwight Evans. You can ask questions. We are playing the baseball card game. We are hot and heavy into the baseball card game. I have the card in my hand. It is not Babe Ruth. It is not a white guy. Again, these are clues. It is not a white guy. 1991. He is not from the Texas Rangers. Are they an outfielder? Yes, they were. Not a white guy and an outfielder. We were playing the baseball card game. 1991. He's not white. Which league? And can I? That's okay. If you want to ask me that question, which league? I'll tell you. National League. National League, not white. I mean, is that a question, African American? Because there's a lot of different variations. Guess nobody wants to play the game. Well, that's how these podcasts end. You know, I'll think about my mom being on it. It was wonderful. Let me grab some of these guys. Hold on one second. We're back. It's not Eric Davis, but that's a great guess. Yes, he did play in the World Series. I'm back. Yes, he did play in the World Series. All right, I got to get that guy. He just used the N-word. This guy, he's out. I can't have that. He just used the N-word. This guy today on my podcast where I had my mother, this guy said I had a Jew nose, and then he just called somebody who I picked out the N-word. So I have to block. You're forcing me to block you. You're blocked. We don't have that kind of talk in the baseball card game, jerk. Here we go. It's not Eric Davis. So you think about Eric Davis. It's not Eric Davis. But that's a great guess. No, nobody's into it. This is how frickin' they fall apart. This is how frickin' these periscopes fall apart. So here's the deal. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm hungry. I'm going to take this as a victory, having my mom on. The card that I chose, just to wrap this up to let you know, was Darryl Strawberry. Darryl Strawberry was the card. African-American outfielder, played. This is from the Mets, but he played in the World Series. So we had that. So we had Darryl Strawberry. We had, what is going on with this? Emma did a great job. I'm hungry. I feel that, 818 out of, we had a good run today. I want to say thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who was listening in Periscope. Hopefully this will play in will play on the podcast. One more time, let me get some instant feedback from the 23 people in the Periscope. They said feel good. And you know what? If I'm asking again, that's not good. That means I'm hungry. Brody, you just asked us 3 minutes ago if this was a good podcast. We said it was. In fact, Haley said it was 8.18 out of 10. Now you're going back in? It dropped down, to be honest with you. It's probably 8 out of 10. Thank you, Brody, Emma, and Mom. No thanks to Eric. There you go. Eric wasn't ready. He knows I'm podcasting today. You don't think Eric knows that I podcast at 2 o'clock California time on Wednesdays? And for him to not pick up and be ready, that's kind of a letdown, to be honest with you. Very solid podcast. Time for a snack. You got it. That's a good way for Haley to say, let's move it along. Move it along. How do you get the belly dancer on? I don't know who the belly dancer is. I'm not sure who you're saying the belly dancer is. All right. Jackie was the highlight. Go eat. Aligny missed out. My mom was a highlight even with her bad voice. And the phone calls play, I guess, on the Periscopes. The phones play on the podcast. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. My name is Brody. Every Wednesday, and I'll get guests on the show. I'll do that. I'm not into not having guests, but I'm also just want to freestyle, talk to my mom, play around with this, and it was good. I just don't want to waste people's time or my time. Listen, we'll see you next week. This was a great afternoon. Thanks for being a part of it. I'll be at Squat Melt tonight. You could see me in Detroit with David Spade. Actually, Denver with David Spade. Detroit on my own, Boston on my own, Philly on my own, New York on my own, headlining. And look for me at the Comedy Store. I'll be there tonight. You could find my special, which I don't promote enough. You could find my special on iTunes. Brody, I could have Jared Weaver. Jared would come on the show. I could have him. Yeah. I'm going to reach out to Jared. He'll do it. Okay, folks, I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Emma, thanks. Everybody, thanks. Positive push. Stephen Brody Stevens. Brody is me friend. Brody at BrodyStevens.com. We have merchandise. We have all that good stuff. Enjoy it.